Hello students, welcome to odisaclass.com. In our last tutorial, we have studied how a particular natural number is a perfect square or not. If it is a perfect square, we also find the number whose square is that perfect square. Okay, now let's study about to find a number by which a perfect square must be multiplied or divided so that product or result is a perfect square. If it is multiplied, then it is a product. If it is divided, then it is a result. Okay, but before we start the video, please subscribe, like and hit the notification bell to get updates. Now you see, we have completed three examples in the last tutorial. Now see, this is the fourth example. Find the smallest number by which 180 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect square. Okay, how we will do these things? Let's go for the answer. Resolving the 180 into prime factor, or else do the prime factorization of a 180. 180. Let's do the prime factorizations. 180 divided by 2, then it becomes 90, then divided by 2 it becomes 45, then it is divided by, it is just divided by 2 because since it is 1 after is 5, then we have to think about the next prime number 3, then it is divided by 45 divided by 3, it is become 15, then it is divided by 3, then it will become 5, then 5 divided by 5, the answer is 1. Okay, now we'll write 180 is nothing, 180 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. You see, after I making the right click, then I'm writing here 2, or else sometimes it creates the confusion in the mind and you may miss some numbers. So that cut down the number here first, then write here. Okay, now let's remember what we have did in the last tutorial. We are grouping the same numbers. Here we'll start grouping 2 and 2. Here 3 and 3. Okay, then what will happen? 180 will be 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. For a number to be perfect square, it should be possible to pair all its prime factors. यहाँ पे जितना प्राइम फैक्टर सबको पेयर होना चाहिए. ए प्राइम फैक्टर पेयर हो गया, ए प्राइम फैक्टर पेयर हो गया, but 5 is a prime factor which is not paired. Okay, thus we must multiply. If we just multiply 5 here, for example, we will multiply 5 here to make it pair. If we multiply 5, then it will be perfect square. Thus we must multiply 5. We must multiply 5 so that the product will be perfect square. Hence, the smallest number, what is the smallest number? The smallest number will be 5. That must be multiplied with 180 to get a perfect square. You see, 180, then I have told you the 5 multiplied into 5, then it will become 900. 900 is a perfect square or not? Yes. 900 is nothing, this is 30 square. Okay, are you able to understand how I am getting the number which is multiplied with 180 or whatever may be the rational number to get the perfect square? Okay, now move forwards. Think about, this is the case of multiplication. Then think about the division. Find the smallest number by which 25,200 should be divided so that the result is a perfect square. Now resolving 25,200 into prime factors. Write down 25,200 into prime factors divided by 2, it will become 12,600 divided by 2, it will become 6,300 divided by 2, it will become 3150 divided by 2, it will become 1575. It will no more divided by 2 because in the one house there is 5. Then think about 3, whether it is divided by 3 or not. 5 1 6, 6 5 11, 11 7 18. 18 is divided by 3, hence it is divided by 3. 3, then it becomes 5 to 5. Then 5 to 5 is further divided by 3. Then it becomes 175. 175 is divided by not is not divided by 3. It will divided by 5. Then it will become 35. Then it will divided by 7. Then it becomes 5. Then it becomes 7. Then divided by 7. It will become 1. Now let's write first. 2 5 200 will be first cut down 2 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 7. Now let's start making the pairs. Okay. 2 to 1 pair, this is another pair, this is another pair, this is another pair. But here what happened? We observe that 7 cannot be paired. Thus, either if you divided 5,200 with 7, the quotient will be a perfect square. Let's see. 25,200 divided by 7. What will the answer? Answer will be 7 3 21 for 3,600. Yes or no? 3,600 is whose square? 60 square is 3,600. Hence, we cut down the 7. Thus, we will write here the smallest number 7 must be divided to make 25,200 to a perfect square. Similarly, you may ask me, sir, can you multiply 7 to make it a perfect square? Yes, you can make it multiply 7 to make it a perfect square. If you will make it 7, you will make, if you will just do one thing, you will just multiply 7, it will becomes a pair. So that 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7, whatever will be the number. I don't want to confuse you that things. Whether 7 will be multiplied or 7 will be divided. In a previous cases, I have seen that 5 is multiplied. Here 5 can also be divided. If 5 will divide 180, we divided by 5. What will the answer? 36. 36 is a 6 square. Okay. So the same answer whether it will be divided or multiplied.